Always comes down to the right combination. Okay. Just barely avoiding it, huh? Alright. That was... Every other one is like, hey, this one's gonna take some brain power to figure out the operation for, and then every other one is like, it's over. It was a fun little feel-good mission where you just beat it in 5 seconds. Aha! That's how you play it. Okay, dead end. I assume the idea is we want to push it in the hole, right? So no matter what, this can't be doused. You have to touch this one. We know that, right? There's no way to get past this without burning that side. I can push you over one to douse that one. And then that's the only one that can be doused because the other one is lit. But you can push that onto the thing. You can push that over one so that the correct side faces the fire, and over. Order up. What's the problem gonna be here? Oh, it's a stick. Okay, that's important to know. Okay. So we can push them both in relatively easily. Problem is that the fire is gonna be a huge problem. So you ignite this and you can escape easily. But you ignite 2 of them and you can't escape at all because you'll burn. But I can do a trick here to light the one in the middle. There we go. But so I can just go around to push them in now, and that'll be easy. I just have to make sure I light the other side of my marshmallow first, which is also easy. No. Not like that. But maybe if I just steer it around the corner all the way in. Shit. If I do this, I can push them in. I mean, at this point, I could just light it the north. Yeah, we're fine. I was trying to figure out how to escape, but if I just do it last, then I can just cook the marshmallow last. And there's no problem. Cycle. Oh, this one's gonna be a weird one. Oh, you're gonna be a weird one. Yeah, it's part of it. That's part of it. That's part of the weird. How does one cook? How does one cook the marshmallow if the stick puts out the fire ahead of it? You can't be pushed into it sideways or roll into it sideways. You can't rotate into it because there's a log there to make sure it's always impossible forever. Even if I put like this, somehow put this thing, the exhaust thing over here, like I couldn't rotate around to make the marshmallow go into the fire because there's logs that stop you from rotating in such a way. You can't just rub it in there. So how do I... How? This is like a problem. Like, how do I... Ooh. I gotcha. Okay, I got you a little less now. I'm a little less gotcha right now. Oh, no, we just push you in. I don't need to figure out how to get out because it's over. Okay. What is happening in this one? I believe... Oops. I believe I'm correct to be afraid. You can't rotate it around. This one's gonna be weird. Okay. Can't rotate that way. Can't rotate that way. That works more or less. Oh hey, that's why it's called cycles, is you actually kind of repeat the same pattern twice, but push it once so that they then cook the other side. Tiptoe. Wow, this... Okay, what am I looking at? Okay, so the fire's attached to it. Which is clearly gonna be a problem for me. What am I looking at? No. No, I was partly wondering if maybe having the sticks in parallel might be part of the puzzle because they could push each other, but it's impossible to make them parallel with each other, I think. Because the way that you only... Yeah, the noses are already on the same row, and if the noses are on the same row, you can't rotate the sticks to make them parallel because you can't get the nose off the same row ever because they're both doubles. The only way to get the nose off the first row is to put it over here, which I believe makes it... Yeah, you can't really get away from that at that point. You're pretty stuck with the problem at that point. I believe that's what I did the first time also. That's how you burn it. Yeah, we can't escape. I can pull out, more or less. But now we're kind of screwed, aren't we? Not even a rotate works in that situation. That kind of works. Okay. Let's cook to all the sides of that one now. But we still have the problem. Eek. Ah, we're close, but how do I, like, that's already trapped at that point. Push it. Then can it escape safely? Yes, okay. So now I just need to remember what I did last time, which I kind of don't, but you know, believe in yourself. No. What did I do last time? Because boy do I not remember. Was it this way, then this way, then this way? No, because then I can't light that side. Damn it, I just did it. That works. Ooh. Story progress? The high top volcano trail. You can just feel how close we are. Only 15 to go. Right? That's to 100. Is there exactly... Wait, that can't be it. The Steam page says over 100 puzzles. So that can't be the end. That's only number 100. You can't say over 100 and then stop at 100. I think there's more. Uh-oh. Extended mag. That's a name to give your wacky puzzle. Oh, I see the problem here. I see the problem. Could you not though, maybe? Alright. So because those things have a metal thing on them, they block the rolling animation if you have them stuck to a magnet, which means that which can be used both ways, both to stabilize its direction and to, well, always to stabilize its direction, but for good or bad, I mean, which was the issue there. So, puns. Stop, just stop. Every second night for months. I can only take so much. That was like a torrent of anger. Washing over us. Enough. Did I miss what the pun was? Is it based on the name of the level? Calm River Trail. Was it the name of the level itself, or is it the whole world? Extended mag. Heavy metal. A torrent of anger. I think I missed the detail of what the actual joke was, because I think they were doing... I think the point was they were supposed to be doing a pun, right? But I missed it, apparently. Alright, might not be the best call. Might not be the best call to do that. That's interesting. That gives the ability to invert the direction it's in, which is probably important. So now I can go through here without doing that. But why? That puts you on the fire. Sure. Okay. Not so fast. Is that pineapple again? Alright. What does not so fast refer to, I wonder? Does it refer to how I infuriatingly can't, like, rotate in the correct direction to grab this thing? Okay. Is this what you wanted from me all along? But I have to rotate around to escape for a bit. Before I do that, let's hold you here, because then the magnet can escape. Which allows you to go around behind, which means I can hold on to this while you cook. Then cook both sides. And now I just need to do that with you. Aha! Scrumptious, they say. That little pot that's just cooking some kind of oil and pineapples, and that's it, apparently. Alright, that's cooked, which is probably a terrible idea. I probably shouldn't have done that. Can't wait to see why it's a bad idea. Let's just not do that. And just assume it was a bad idea, then learn and we'll learn as we go about why, I suppose. Can you go away? You're in my way. Kind of gets you out of the way, sure. Get you back on the fire, because maybe I need to push it off, because then the other side gets cooked. There we go. Now you're magnetized. Surely that's not a dumb idea, I hope. Perhaps. Maybe. So I'm going for more like this, basically. Call that one back a little bit because I'm feeling a little trapped. There we go. I need the ability to cook the other side. Got it. You play that happy banjo, goddammit. You play it good. What is happening here? Okay, there's two things. There's 3 spots that have to be lit. And a charcoal that's kind of in the way. How would I even reach that one? Let's start with you. You can't be rotated, so I can't escape. All I can do is something like that. Let's get you lit up. I've already lost. If it can't be rotated, that means that if they ever reach the back row, I can't grab them with the magnet, which means they have to be pushed to that point, which means that they can only reach the back row if they're over here. If they reach the back row over here, then I instantly lose because nothing can retrieve it from that direction. That's not entirely true. I can retrieve it from that spot with this magnet if it's facing the right way and slide it down here and kind of start over. Which, if I can retreat this guy into this corner, then I have the ability to, if it's stuck over here, grab it with the magnet, pull it over here, then push it out with this, possibly. I'm not entirely sure if that works out. Might actually be necessary, honestly. Get a few of these lit real quick. I definitely can't push both of them in, though. That's a problem. Oh, that didn't stop it. Crap. Yeah, there's no way to do that. And if I go in here and put you on the fire, that's all set, but now these are trapped because there's no way to get them out. If I cover both of them at once, we're definitely in trouble. But I can go do this? No, I can't, because you just go anyway. But I can put you back? Which definitely doesn't accomplish anything, so good job me. I kind of need to invert its direction of the magnet, but the only way to flip it over would be to push it with this guy when it's not grabbed by this, but I can't make that configuration happen because he has to be over here, then push him to make him go over by one tile, more or less. I think the big question here is just like, what order do I want to put them in the fires in? Maybe just put that guy there so he's just out of the way for a bit. Maybe that's a good call, for example. And then while that guy's here, it'll come off. But I mean, that's a chance to put that there, but I can't now. Because this thing's still sticking out, which makes it impossible. But I can at least release it for a moment. Boy, I would like to have more of a plan than I actually do, because I kind of don't. How do I knock that guy in the fire? Because the sticks add a whole new problem about how to think about the whole game. You goddamn sticks. Okay. And I can't get you around because I want to go light that fire, but I can't get him to go over there. Like ever, really. Is there some benefit to grabbing this guy? I can't now. Can't grab either of the other two because I've inverted the direction of this magnet. But I've done so at a time where I can't grab anything besides that one now, because I can't even uninvert the magnet, because, I mean, I can from over here, I guess. But like, now I'm just back on ground one, right? I mean, back on round one, floor one, I don't know. Back at the beginning. I can put you there. Then you can grab me. I can grab this. But then what do I do with that? Now I can't light that fire because these tomatoes are here. That's a problem too. And I can't pull these off. We can put them here. I don't have a plan. What am I doing here? Shit. Let's start over. How do you ever get the charcoal to that end one? You'd have to get all 3 of the food items somehow south of that, which sounds terrible. And also how? It's like, how will I go about getting you to let go? Just quickly light those like it's an emergency. I mean, no, you can stay there. Only, yeah, one of them can stay here. It's the other 2 that have to be either down south or like on these bars, I guess. There just has to be a clear path across. Let's make that top priority. There we go. But now the question is, how do I get the actual food over there? And get you out of the way like that. That detaches it like so, but then from there, where do we go? That detaches it like so, but then from where? From there, where do we go? Boy, oh boy. I need to get this one over here first, I think. One of them has to get over here first, and then I can deal with that one. Because this thing is restricted heavily by anything being there. So part of me thinks, like, in terms of getting it off somehow, I can push it over, but how do I physically separate it? So you can't stick it out to separate it, like that just pushes it. The only way to do that is over here. But then I can't get it out. I'm trying to physically separate it from the magnet while somehow having it be in front of this charcoal so I can push it out into the second row where but then the magnet can push it out here and the charcoal can push it into the rest of the hole. But then how do I do that ever? Like, how do I detach it in the first place so that can be done? I'm thinking it might involve this second can. In which case, let's get you out of the way because I need to invert this. But now how do I... I'm surely close to something now, right? Okay, so now you're down there, right? That's what I wanted, I think. Is that what I wanted? Because now you're over here. Yes. Yes. Okay. A+, everybody. All around. Whew. Some of it is I just got to keep moving. There's so many moments where I'm like, I have no idea what you want from me, and the solution is just keep moving, and one stray movement I make will suddenly make the solution kind of make sense, and then everything changes. I'm concerned about the fact that I'm in a volcano level, and it's the last level, because this is probably where the difficulty loses its mind, and I I lose all of those nice grace levels that are at the beginning of each chapter that are like, here's the easy ones you get to play for fun, yay! That sort of inflate my completed level count. It's like, immediately it looks like, yeah, push that in there, no big deal. But you obviously can't do that because you can't get it back out. Probably. You can rotate this. That probably wasn't the best call, but maybe it's fine because this is a rotating magnet, so like you have some options. I just need to get this charcoal lit. There we go. It gives me something to work with. Now you live there. Now I just need to figure out how to get you detached so I can then charcoal it up. The problem is that if I want to light that fire, I need to somehow rotate the stick. I think that's where the game got harder and harder over time, is the more and more limiting ability to deal with the stick rotations. I think I screwed myself. Yeah. I hit a point where I think it was impossible to rotate ever again, basically. Which means I can't back out of it. Did it again. I need both of them out of the way. There we go. Good. Now they're both lit. Now that's the easy part. I mean, that's the hard part, I think, is just dealing with that problem. Now all I have to do is get them to those two spots and not be a jackass about it. Which, I mean, big ask, but I'm willing to try. Fuck. No, stop doing stray actions. It takes longer to undo it. There we go. So you can't rotate this way or that way, so if you get stuck like this, you can't escape, essentially. You can pry it off. But what I need to do is I need to have the magnet grab it from this side so I can just pull it in directly. Not my proudest moment. It's not working for me. I just need you to face the right way at the right time. That's all I need, man. That's all I'm asking for. And no, don't do that. But now I got stuck in the corner. So now I just need the magnet to be on that side of it, and then we're set. So I do that by something. Usually by moving it by one tile is enough. Yes, okay. I kind of just kicked this one out so it would go away for a while. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm kind of terrified of it, because I do genuinely wonder how I get it to go. Oh, use the stick. There we go. I'm like, the magnet's impossible. And then I had to remember the magnet's not your only tool.